you like to be challenged? Well, you're in luck, because we're going to do an art challenge today. Hi everyone, my name is Frank and welcome to the Salazar Art Nation, and I'm going to be doing the Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday challenge. And if you want to join me, go ahead. I'm going to be leaving links to a video playlist in the description below. This challenge was started by Marshall Lee and Scott Serkworks last year. I think it had been in the works before that, but it officially started, I think, last year. So I'm really excited to do this. And it's an art challenge, so it's gonna challenge you. It's gonna help you grow, even if it's just you just want to practice drawing. But you're kind of like sick to death on art rules. What's a primary color, or what's the right anatomy portions, or whatever. Just draw an alien. Draw an alien on a Tuesday. Free your mind. It can be a blob. It can be a scribble from the planet Scribbles. Whatever. It's an alien. It's supposed to look otherworldly. So let's get started. I'm going to need paper. I'm going to need pens. And one more paper. Alright, so I have my supplies here. I'm not going to use them all, but I wanted the option of having them next to me if I did want to use them. Alright, so I got my little pocket sketchbook. It's not a sketchbook, it's just the notes. You can take memos and stuff like that, but I use it as a sketchbook. Every time I go somewhere, I carry it with me, or something like it. I did some sketches last night, and I'm gonna go with the two-headed alien. I was going for more slug-like creature, but it was just anything I add to it was just gonna look like a slug or a snail, and I wanted that otherworldly aspect to it. So I went with the two-headed aliens, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this paper, this little sketchbook. Oh yeah, and I want to show you. This is how I draw conclusions. Ba-dum-bum. So I have my reference sketch there, so I'm just going to draw it out. There are going to be portions, big chunks where this video is going to be sped up, but there's going to be some sections where it's a normal speed. So hopefully that's not too disorientating. So as I said in the intro, this challenge is the Take Me to Your Leader challenge, started by Scott and Marshall Lee, and just reiterating that all the links will be in the description below, so you can check those out. And I encourage you to jump in on this challenge. You don't have to do it today. There's next week, or there's no time frame, so you can do it any Tuesday of any month. And speaking of challenges, me just talking like this, just even doing a voiceover, or even just talking to a camera, like don't really like talking in public that much, because I'm like, whoa, do I sound good, or are people gonna laugh? But that's something I've been working on for a while. Even just being able to do these YouTube videos where I put myself in front of the camera, that can be a little nerve-wracking. But hey, but it's it's just jumping into the pool, you know, not worrying about what people are gonna think, and you grow as you go. So hopefully, I'm coherent and I know I will grow. I will get better just talking to more people, being more approachable, which I think I'm pretty approachable. Just sometimes I can be a bit of a recluse, so that's something I've been working on. It's something I used to struggle with a lot. Uh, Someone called me a hermit once, and that was like many years ago, and I was like, I'm not a hermit. I don't live in a cave. But yeah, sometimes, sometimes I do. I mean, my apartment can be a man cave. It's my area. But that's something I'm working on, just being more approachable, more friendly. Which I think I'm a pretty nice guy. But you don't know that unless you hear me just you know talk a little bit more, or say hello. So all right, so back to the art, back to the drawing. So I didn't really have a set plan of what type of alien. That's why I kind of just sketched out a couple of designs. I was gonna going for more of a sluggish type alien, but it didn't look alien enough for me. So I went with the old fashioned two-headed alien and added some tentacles. And I wasn't even sure what clothes to put on. And I thought, hey, it might be fun just to make him wear casual dress clothes. So I ended up just doing, it's an alien at work. He works at maybe it's a computer store. I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of department store. Maybe it's the alien version of Best Buy. So I think this alien works at Great Deal, and I decided to just give him a little bit of hair, a little bit of a red hair. He's kind of a little outgoing, maybe a little bit punkish, and he has that dual personality. One side is happy-go-lucky, one side is outgoing, and the other side is a little grumpy. You know, has that you know gray hair sticking out of the side of his head. He'd rather be at home, but his other half, won't let him. So, kind of like me. Dang, uh, I wasn't trying to go that deep. I think this just speaks to the dual personality inside of all of us. We all have that side where we just rather just hide from the world. But yeah, so I thought that we could just give him a regular mundane job. I had been seeing some of the other artwork in this challenge. Scott did a very uh, cool alien creature. You can check it out. It's already up. Marshall also did an alien warrior. And it was like, like that's cool. Like I don't know like what I want to what kind of clothes I want to give him. So you know what? I'm gonna go the other route and just give him a regular old boring polo shirt. And maybe he does work at Great Deal. I gave him name tags, so that kind of fits this guy's personality. Where like he'd rather not be dealing with people, but his other side is like, hey, come on, it'll be fun. So yeah, so I think that's the backstory I'm gonna go with. And see, I'm using these dollar store brush pens. I think these I got at Five Below, which I just did a video on these brush pen markers and also the fine liners that I used. And before that, I used some mechanical colored pencils, which I also got not at Five Below, but I got at a dollar store. So I think next video I'll talk about art supplies. So keep an eye out for that one. And so I had fun just drawing this little guy. I went to go for more for a sci-fi feel, but I said, hey, you know what? I'll do something different. So yeah, so this is by the way, Ray and Jay. Ray is the one that has the red hair, and Jay is the grumpy old fella, and they work at Great Deal. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with these characters, but it was fun making them. So I recommend you take this challenge if you're thinking, this looks cool, or I want to just get into art. Uh, hey, any Tuesday, just draw an alien. Go for it. When Jay gets a customer that doesn't like his attitude, this is what Jay says. Oh, you want me to take you to my leader? Hmm? So that was fun. I'm definitely going to keep doing this challenge. So I'd like to introduce you to Jay and Ray. And they work at Great Deal, where their prices are out of this world. You know what's also a great deal? Scott Serkman's comic book maker toolkit, which you can get on his website, serkworks.com. So I'm going to leave links to that in the description below, so you're going to check that out. Thanks for watching, and remember, have fun and stay creative, and don't forget, tip your weight.